Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Beer Geek Nation. I'm your host, Chris. Thank you so much for joining me once again for another beer review. All right, guys, we are going back to the West Coast, San Diego again, to be exact, and we're not doing an IPA, believe it or not. This, my friends, is the Alesmith Imperial Stout. This is their Speedway Stout, coming in at 12% alcohol by volume, so a massive Imperial Stout. It's a Imperial Stout brewed with coffee. Of course, you guys may have seen my Alesmith IPA video that absolutely blew me away. So if that quality has any translation into this beer, I can't wait for it. So with that said, let me get into a glass that you guys know it smells, tastes, and give you the verdict on Speedway Stout from Alesmith. All right, guys, so the appearance on the Speedway Stout from Alesmith, black as night. There's no light escaping this thing, or getting through, I should say. There was actually a lot of head on this one. There was 2 to 3 fingers of a khaki, really tight bubbles. This is a bottle conditioned beer, so again, you're gonna get that really nice, soft, fluffy carbonation. Nice rocky head on this one. You can definitely see the carbonation between like the head and the actual beer itself, but just, yeah, you're not seeing anything through it. Very, very traditional Imperial Stout with a really, really nice head on it. Great stuff. All right, guys, so the aroma on the Speedway Stout. Wow, massive milk chocolate, huge amounts of coffee in there, and it's not like a coffee beer, it's that deep espresso type of character. Big sweet maltiness in this one, nice roasted quality to it. A touch of alcohol for 12%, there's hardly anything present in this one as far as the aroma. Yeah, but just a massively chocolatey coffee Imperial Stout. Really, really nice smelling. All right, so the taste on the Speedway Stout. Cheers. Front of the tongue is a huge amount of sweet milk chocolatey kind of character. A slight bitterness, like that slight espresso coffee bitterness in there that you want from Imperial Stouts. Blends perfectly with the sweet kind of chocolatey taste in it. Middle of the mouth, I'm getting more of that milk chocolate, dark chocolate. I'm getting some of the coffee coming through, but again, the coffee isn't overwhelming at all. It's perfectly used in this one to balance with the sweet chocolate, the sweet malts in there. Getting a nice roasted character in the middle of the mouth too. Tons of mouthfeel, but yet the carbonation is so kind of effervescent and present, but not overwhelmingly so, that it really helps to move the flavors along and clean out the palate. There's a nice sweet finish, you know, aftertaste of more of that chocolate, coffee. Wow, this is just like liquid luxury. I mean, it feels like velvet or silk in the mouth with that carbonation. Perfectly blended beer, 12%, no way you would ever guess that. It tastes to me 7 or 8% tops. You feel the burn, but you don't taste any of it. Just the chocolate and the coffee and the nice carbonation really, really helped to clean the palate on this one. Wow, it's just a magnificent blend, craft of a beer. Just great stuff. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Speedway Stout, coming in at 12% alcohol by volume. Available year-round, which is even better, and it's pretty cheap too. This one is getting an A+. This is an absolute world-class Imperial Stout. This holds up to some of the best that I've had. The fact that it's 12% and you can't taste that alcohol, you know, at all, it doesn't taste like a 12% beer. It's blended so well with these big chocolate flavors, big coffee flavors, a nice roasted note, lots of mouthfeel. And again, that bottle conditioning. Bottle conditioning is a great thing for beers. It just helps to smooth everything out and clean the palate, and it's just so great. And you know, there's no one character in this beer that really jumps out. They all work in harmony, and they just come together to form an absolutely amazing Imperial Stout. One of the best I've had. And did I say it? It's a year-round beer, and it's super easy to get on the West Coast. Thankfully, it's actually in my area now, but you have to buy it by the case, and it's in Philly, so it's starting to make its way out here. Definitely get it if you can. It's an amazing beer, a perfect example of what an Imperial Stout should be, a year-round, kind of easy-to-get, great drinking beer. So with that said, guys, Alesmith Speedway Stout gets an A+ from me. It does exactly what it needs to do, when it needs to do, where it needs to do, and why it needs to do it, and it's just a fantastic beer. And remember, folks, life is too short. Drink amazing beers.